Hey you guys, okay, so today I wanted to do just like a real favorites, like down to bras and food and a little bit of like TV stuff, a lot of beauty still. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of go for it, and I just feel like it's been a while since I had one where I talked about like a lot of different types of things. All right, so where should I even begin? Oh my gosh, like I have some shoes and a few things that I want to share too. Okay, so this lipstick, you guys, I've been loving this for a while. In every video, I always forget to mention it, or it just doesn't make sense to mention or whatever, but it is the Chanel Rouge Allure Ink Fusion in Beige Naturel, and that's what I'm wearing today. A lot of days I'll wear it and I'll put it on. I mean, you can wear it with lip liner or without. I'm not wearing any today. I just put it on. It's so easy. It's just one product you can use and be done. Sometimes I'll put like, you know, a lip gloss on top of it, which works too. My lashes are like sticking, like catching together. But it's so nice because it truly is like, it's like a liquid lipstick. Like it has the effect of a liquid lipstick. Like you get the color and kind of like that matte look, but it doesn't feel thick. It feels like, I mean, it's called Rouge Ink. It literally is just like a thin, like inky product, but that stays on. You know, so many of those like little inky things, like they just kind of wipe off or whatever. This one's good, but what I love is that it's not so heavy duty like some of those liquid lipsticks that, like, say you go to dinner and you have wiped off a little bit of it and you're just done with it and you're like, I want to start. I mean, you can't wipe it off, right? It's just like it's on there for better or for worse. But this you can get off, but it's not going to just wipe off or just wear off easily. So that's a great one, and that color's nice. I love the little glass container. It's just such a good one. Okay, so I mentioned the Daily Harvest a few weeks ago, a while back. I mentioned the Daily Harvest a while back. It's something that I tried years ago. They didn't have a whole lot to choose from then. It was mostly smoothies, and I don't know why. I stopped doing it, and I just was like, I tried it again because I saw they had so many different smoothies, so many things. I paid for this myself. This is something that I actually subscribe to and love. I told you guys that I'd gotten some of the Harvest bowls, and I just want to tell you, I saved the little thing. Like, I've already ate all of them that I had. But the Harvest bowls are so good. Basically, if you haven't heard of this, it's just like something that you can keep in your freezer. They all come packaged like this. The Harvest bowls have like the little blue lids. I think the smoothies have black lids. Really healthy ingredients. You open it up, and you open it up, they're sealed. And you can see all the, oh, it smells. You can like see all the fruits inside of it and the veggies and stuff. And really good ingredients, right? So if you're like me and you do like healthy foods, but it's like a waste to keep your fridge stocked with so much stuff that's just gonna go to waste. I don't care how much you cook. I don't care how many kids you have. Like, it's just so much that's gonna go to waste, right? Maybe if you have like a ton of kids. But it stresses me out when I see these fridges that have all of this perishable food, or these pantries. Don't even get me started on the Pinterest, Instagram pantries. Like, I can't deal with it. It's like, or like I've seen people that have pantries the size of this closet, and it's just color-coded giant containers of cereal and rice, and I'm like, girl, if you eat that much rice in a year, you will be dead. Like, I'm not, like, it is so much. Beans, like, I like to cook. I've never needed all that shit in my life. Like, I have a little set thing that has like all of my little spices, which that's overkill, right? Oh my God, like never go through those in a million years. You know, yeah, I have a box of rice in my pantry. I have cereal, and we actually use it, and then I buy fresh when we need it. I don't have a thing this big of, or even, yeah, like I do have a thing that big of Cheerios, because we blow through Cheerios like nobody's business. Every cereal on the planet just to get this like aesthetic, you know what I mean? Okay, now or a drawer with 100 onions in it. Like, your whole street couldn't use that many onions, and the time it would, the time that it would be acceptable to eat onions, like in someone's pantry, like, I'm sorry, I just don't, I would rather have like 3 onions, 2 onions, 1 onion, and then just like buy some fresh onions. If you were eating that much, if you were incorporating that much onions into your diet, buy them every week, you know, when you go to the grocery store. Because I'm just gonna say, if you have a pantry that big with all that much displayed food, I do not want to eat at your house, because I know that shit's been in there for like 3 years. Okay, nobody wants to eat that. I don't want anything that's been looking at you and you've been looking at it through a clear container for 2 years. I don't want it. You know what I mean? I just want something fresh. Okay, I don't believe that those things last that long. I just don't. So that's my rant. on this favorites video. But my point, sorry, I got worked up. I like knocked everything over. My point is, the Daily Harvest stuff is nice if you love healthy food and you want to like grab something healthy, but you don't want to whip up like the last little bits of like crap that might be in your fridge, or even things that you have full of your, I mean, what are you going to make out of that? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to just eat a bowl of grapes, or I want a smoothie. I want something good. They're so low calorie. So many times you get these smoothies or you get these things, and I think this one was like 140 calories. Most of them are really low. Like, if you get the ones that are like avocado chocolate, that's going to be a lot. Okay, I saw the calories on that one and I was like, whoa. But most of them are really good. So you can have a smoothie, buy yourself a NutriBullet. That's another favorite. Like, I don't even have to, I say this all the time. It does everything. You guys know what I'm talking about. I will link to it. Buy yourself one of those. Trust me, especially if you're going to start like doing smoothies, or even like you put fresh stuff in there and you can make juices. It's the best invention of all time. Then you just throw the cup in the dishwasher. Or I don't know, I do at least. Don't do that. If yours ruins, it's not my fault. The Harvest Bowls, though, like next time I get my box, I'm going to switch it to half smoothies and half Harvest Bowls, or maybe even more of the Harvest Bowls. The Harvest Bowls are so good because like you just take a pan. I've never microwaved them. I like to kind of just make it in the pan. You just dump all the stuff into a pan. It has everything in it. You don't even have to add things. Sometimes it says add like a teaspoon of olive oil or a little bit of water. I don't know. I mean, yeah, do that, whatever, but you don't have to add a lot of stuff to it. And then it makes a big bowl of like yummy food. Like this one was the quinoa chipotle. Every single Harvest Bowl I've tried, by the way, is delicious. So it's quinoa, zucchini, squash, kale, tomato, purple corn, onion, bell peppers, some kind of like mesquite seasoning, queso, and chipotle. A lot of the ingredients are organic. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're a healthy person, you like, you know, healthy, or if you're a healthy food lover, but you don't always eat so healthy because you're not constantly like, you don't always have that available, just grab those. They're so good. And I have a little savings code below that they'll give one to you too when you order. So then you can share that with your friends. But I'm just saying, like, if you want, I'm not going to recommend this and then not tell you how to save money. So I do have a little code below that you can check out. Okay. And then, oh, really quickly on my nails. So my nails, I mean, aren't like looking super great right now. They're just like my little stubby natural nails. I still love those Kiss acrylic nails. Oh my gosh. When I did that story on the ones that I wore to Disney World, I then wore them on our anniversary trip. After those dang nails lasted for 3 weeks, you guys. And I think on the package, it's like, oh, they last a week or whatever. They were great. And then when I even went to take them off, I struggled a bit getting them off. And I think I just put them on in like a really heavy duty way, or maybe I don't know. I used more glue. I don't know what it was, but I do have a video on those. Anyways, I had been buying some nail polish lately, especially at the beginning of the year, because I always say, oh, I'm going to do like my nails more this year, whatever. And I really love those nails. I like wearing them because they're natural, but then, you know, I do like the option of putting on a color over them, which is what I ended up doing like this second like half of wearing them. Maybe it's like a week and a half I wore these nail polishes. Now, I've bought a few different brands lately. Great, right? They're all good. But this brand is truly the best that I've tried in so long. It's called Static Nails. And this was that, this is a different nude color, but it's the brand that made that nude color. And I think it was called Bear that I wore. It's kind of like a warmer nude, which I absolutely love. But this color I really like too. It's called Caramel Latte. And it's sort of a pinky nude, pinky darker nude. But I really love it. And I love the bottles. They look just like old school little nail polish bottles, but they're just solid, they're nice, and they've got one of those brushes that's so perfect, that's shaped like a curve, you know what I mean? So it just gets right around your cuticles perfectly. And I grabbed this color as well. It's called Conundrum. And it reminded me of the Dior Blue Label. I loved the Dior Blue Label so much, and I still have a bottle that has just like a little bit left, but I don't know if they sell that anymore. I think that was the issue, was that they stopped selling it or something, but it was just the perfect navy blue. And sometimes if you feel like dark, like black nails are a little too moody or a little too much, or even really dark purples or burgundies, like almost black ones, can look a little like vampy and a little like, you know, if you feel like that's a little much for you, try a navy blue. It's fun. It gives you kind of like that dark effect, but it's fun, you know, it's really cool. Okay, what else? Oh, okay, I really want to talk about this, eye creams. So I mentioned in my last video, in my skincare video, which check that out. I mean, I feel like I always want to throw in skincare stuff into my favorites videos. But I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna talk about anything skincare related or anything that I'm using a lot, it's gonna be in that video. So just, if you like videos that are very product heavy, talking about like really in-depth stuff that I use on my skin, check that video out. But in that one, I mentioned that I had run out of my Perricone Eyelid Lift Serum, which, oh my gosh, I love that stuff so much. You know, use an eye cream under here, but then I like something that can actually go on your lids, and not all, if not most eye creams aren't made to go there. So you can get little bumps, it can irritate your eyes, it is not good for your tear ducts, it's just not good. So I thought about replacing it with a Perricone, but around the time of that video, I had found this online, and I don't think I mentioned it in that video because I wanted to use it a couple times first. I've only been using this for like a week, but it is by Beauty Bio. It's the brand of stuff that comes with like the micro needler, which I brought in here, the Glow Pro. I demo this in the video. If you're curious about a micro needler, whatever, my thoughts on it, just go watch that video because I'm not gonna like get redundant. This is like kind of the brand of stuff that comes with it sometimes. And they have this, it's called the Lifting Eye and Lid Cream, and it's called the Beholder. It's made literally for your eyelids, but you can also use it under here. It is the largest jar of eye cream I've ever seen in my life, but it's cooling. It like really is tightening. Like you can feel it kind of tighten, but what I do is I put it, you press it. So like you press just a little bit and it comes out in the top, which is such a cool little thing, because you're not reaching down into eye cream with your fingers, which I kind of think that's neat. And you can clean the top of this if you want. But anyways, you pat it on your eyelid. You can pat it all around here. But it is so cool because like when you put it on, it feels like it's been in the fridge or something. It's weird. It's cooling, and I really like it. It's smooth. It's not, oh, the brows just fell off the table. It's not like, it's not greasy. I don't mind using I hate to use the word greasy, but a richer eye cream during the day and put my makeup right over it. I mean, whatever. Like give me all the moisture I can get right here especially. But that is very moisturizing, but it's not so oily. So that is very good, especially for your lids, because the Perricone I only used at night for that reason. So now I can use this twice a day because I can put makeup over it. So that's a good product. Check that out. Haven't used it long term yet, but I do really like it so far. Let me give you guys a quick little tip with your, if you are obsessed with this like I am, y'all listen, we've all used all of the expensive brow products, you know, little brow pencils that cost $28 that are done in like 2 months, right? Or if not less. I'm not kidding, I've tried everything. I have tried so many different eye pencils. This is the best. I've been raving about it for a long time, but it's the Revlon Color Stay eye pencil in blonde. And when you get a new one, because very rarely do I have like a brand, well, this one is, I've used a couple days, but it's not as tiny as those tiny little, you know, little, like, think of like a Brow Wiz. Those are just a little too tiny for me. It's nice, but I like the precision, but I also want something a little thicker to kind of make them look a little thicker. This is it, but it's not as big as those giant wedge ones that you get no precision with. It's kind of like a little mechanical pencil. It's like a little wedgy circle, and it thickens kind of like a pomade when you put it in the middle. It is precise enough to get around the edges. The blonde color is perfect, and this stuff is no joke. It lasts all day, and you get, you know, it has a little spoolie on the end, but I run out of these very quickly. So I was desperate the other day. I ran out of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And so I kept, you know, you try to turn it and you're like, I know there's more in there. So I just was like, whatever. I ripped this off, literally just pulled off this brown part. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You guys will not believe what was in there. I was like, oh my gosh, like I wish I had all of my old ones that I could find. And so then inside of it is this white little roll-up thing. But when you pull the thing off, I think I turned it a little and was able to get more out of this. There is like this much of the product exposed. Like I was floored. I'm like, how in the world? And what's even stranger, so what I do is I literally pulled it out, okay? And yeah, like I said, the product was above it. But what's even stranger is that through this white, I can see it goes all the way down to there. And I'm like, how in the hell can I get that out of there? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I trust myself like cutting into it just for like a bit. Oh my gosh, it made me so mad. That's a lot, right? So whatever. And then I just clicked it back in there, ditched the brown part, and then just use this for a couple days, you know, like in desperation. So little tip, if you love this, rip it apart when you're done with it and you'll get more product. You know, people ask me about my makeup all the time. Every favorites I could say, oh, literally just use this. Buy the Charlotte Tilbury mousse, not mousse, what is it called? Mesmerize. It's like a moussey eye and bet. I'm not kidding you guys. Best thing like I've ever discovered. Pretty much all that I ever wear. A lot of times I don't even wear mask or liner with it because it's just so pretty on its own, but just trust me. And then my lash serum, I'll link to that. But I just don't want to get into like things that are so redundant, but I want to talk about newer things. This is something that honestly, when I first got it, maybe like 6 months ago or so, I hated. I was like, this is garbage. But it kept sitting there and I'm like, I really want to like it. And I'm not going to make myself like something that I don't. But then I realized how to use it, and now it's like the only highlighter that I've been using for a while. It's the Chanel Sculpting Highlighter. What is it even called? The Balm Essential, and it just says Sculpting. Okay, I wouldn't have called it that because it's a dang highlighter, but let me tell you. It looks like a stick, but it is like, it feels like a lip balm. Okay, I don't want to rub something greasy on my face. I do not buy into the whole thing. Like when you do your makeup, right? And then you see people that are like, you're wiping off everything. It's gonna look gross. Like you have to be careful when you put cream products, even over your foundation or over, you know, or even liquid highlighters. They have to be a certain consistency. They have to be a little drier liquid, if that makes sense. They can't be a super greasy liquid. It'll just smear everything around. But it is beautiful and dewy, and it's not so like pearly like you're painting on, but it's what I want. I want it to look like skin. I want to look like glowy skin. That's the only highlighter I'm wearing now. And pretty much in my last several videos, I realized how to do it. So you take your beauty blender, which is what I pretty much only use to do my foundation. I take it like at the end of everything, literally at the end, like end of everything. And I just rub it on there. And then I dab it on, and it is like a dream. It looks just blended in perfectly. It's good. It's not so like wet feeling, but it feels like skin. It feels good. Do you know what I mean? If you were just to put it on, it would feel too greasy or too sticky. But when you put it on with this, yes, okay. And then, because sometimes I'll take that hyaluronic powder that I have and put right here, I'll have just a little bit of that like on here, right? And if it gets too up close under your eyes, just kind of, you know, if it looks like you've stamped, if it looks too wet right there or something, just kind of be like, And it's so easy, and that's something that I really love. And you know, like I said, I feel like I've kind of gone to that, I don't even know what it would be called, what type of movement this would be, but I've moved towards like simplifying my makeup, where like, I'm not saying, oh, anybody can run out of the house with no makeup. Anybody can do that. But I'm just saying, I want to look like I've done my makeup. I just don't want to sit with 3,000 brushes and a palette full of all these different colors, rubbing around on my eyeballs and, you know, sculpting and shaping and doing all this junk when you can get the same effect with a really good bronzer like my Chanel that I love. You know, it looks like you've contoured in a nice way. Or, you know, I don't want to like bust out all these different highlighters and stuff. Like, I don't know. I just think that product in a stick, it's just easy. It's pretty. And I've even used it like on my eyelids, like on a no makeup day, just to look a little just dewy, you know, put it like right here. It's a good product, you guys. Okay, sunglasses. These Dior sunglasses, you guys, they're so, if you didn't get these, I mean, I know, like, listen, if you are a sunglass lover like me, these are a must. They are the Dior So Lights. I'm not kidding, y'all. They are so good. They're huge, but I like that they're like curved. Like my Gucci ones, which these are still my faves. Like, you know, they're very squared off. Okay, these are so, these are just like my old favorites. But these are so nice. You do have to be careful. You can't just like go like this and put them up on your head because they do have a nose piece. I find that they're so much more comfortable with the nose piece because they're so light, you know, literally that's what they're called. There's not like a plastic piece sweating out. You know, sometimes I get sweaty like with big glasses, you know what I mean? But if I have my hair just like in a ponytail or it's parted down the middle, I can put them on my head totally if your hair's down flat and it doesn't catch. But something to think about. I mean, I never just take my glasses and like rake my hair back, rake my hair back with them. If you did that, it's gonna get caught. But just take them and just place them and you'll be fine. So that was something that so many people were like, but it has nose pieces. It's gonna get caught in your hair. And I'm like, I'm aware, but you know, thank you. They'll be fine. But anyways, these are really good too. I know you've all seen the Gucci ones. Gosh, now this eye is like twitching. really weird. Okay. These I think I showed a while back. They're Prada. They're, I don't know, I'll link to the exact ones. They're polarized. These are so comfortable. They're large, but they're not too large. I feel like they're just classy looking and classic. They don't have a giant metal-y logo. The logo's kind of like in the enamel or whatever. It's like inset in there. It's really beautiful. They're comfortable. These are just really good sunglasses. So yeah, I just thought I'd talk about those again because I really do like them. A few more things, you guys. This perfume, if you did not check it out, this brand has so many different scents, but this is like an exclusive scent. And oh my God, like it's so like such a sexy scent, but it is like yummy. It smells like food. It smells sweet. It smells powdery. It smells fresh. It smells floral. It is so complex and so many different things. When I smell it, I think of the Beverly Hills Hotel because I just wore it so much on that trip. That was like the first time I really wore it, like fell in love with it. People complimented me during that trip. That is one thing, when I wear it out, people compliment me and comment on it all the time, which is funny for a perfume because yeah, there's things that you like, but it's weird. Like, I never get compliments or comments on perfume. I can wear that like into a restaurant, like having worn it all day and someone's like, wow, what are you wearing? Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how many times someone's asked about that perfume. My friend and I were out and she asked me about it and she was like, what is that? I need it. And I think she ordered it. And then like while we were out that day, like a few more people asked about it. And it was someone like at a counter, like I was trying to buy perfume. Like they were like, no, but really, what are you wearing? Like that smells good. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's something that they may not always have. It's expensive, but I really want some more. So, oh man, I should have asked, oh man, I should have gotten Brad to get me some of that for like our anniversary of Valentine's Day. Because I'm always like, I don't need any perfume. I've got so much. Dang, I should be stockpiling that up. It's so good. I've just been wearing hoops nonstop, especially these Chanel ones. I didn't want to wear it with this necklace because I'm like, I don't want to be like too flashy. But these are just, you guys, I have not regretted buying these one day. Like, I love them so much. Like, I really kind of want to go back to our Chanel here and see like what other hoops they have. It's so dangerous. But these are so beautiful and cute. And I know that a lot of you guys are like, oh my gosh, you know, you're just talking about these were my Walmart video. Y'all, I don't care. I know it is so, I'm so skeptical when I see stuff too. Most of you guys watching know that I'm not like that. I'm not going to do a video. Like, if I don't see anything that I want to buy, I'm not going to do a video about it. Like, if I don't like the stuff, I'm not going to do a video about it. I have been doing this for too long. I'm not going to start talking about a whole bunch of stuff just because someone's paying me. I don't have to do that. I have this set up to where I don't have to do that. I don't rely on people telling me what to do. I've never had a manager. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I set it up so that I can literally post an affiliate link about something that I have purchased myself. It's not something someone's telling me to buy. And then when these brands see that I am linking to these things, they want to work with me or they want to, so it's natural. And guess what? If I didn't find anything, I would not do it because I'm not going to like risk, I'm not going to like have a bad reputation over what? Over a video? Like, no, thank you. Okay. I'm talking about the good stuff. And if you did not buy these, I don't even know what to tell you. Okay. When I bought them, I think they were like $24, $25. And I was like, yes, they're $15 now. They are so squishy and nice, so comfortable. There is an ad for this company that is all over Facebook that has these exact, that look like these, that are like $400 something. Y'all just don't be dumb, okay? These are just so good. They're so good. Like, I'm all, and y'all know, hello, like, I'm all for spending money on things that I love, on purses, on shoes, on something like whatever. But I don't understand when people are like, oh, you know, you talk about Walmart stuff, or you shop at Target or Walmart, or you're talking about like a $15 pairs of shoes, but what? But now you have Louis Vuitton bags. I'm like, yeah, and it's been like that since 2008 when I started this channel. So welcome, and that's what we do here. We talk about good things, and I do not ever for one second believe that, oh, everything Louis Vuitton has is great just because it's Louis Vuitton. No, like I don't like a lot of their stuff. I don't like a lot of designer stuff. I don't think every item in Walmart is my taste. I don't think every item in Saks or in Bloomingdale's or in Nordstrom is my taste, or in Target. But in those places, I'm going to show you the good stuff, and we are about being smart and finding finds and Yeah, I'm not about that whole brand thing. I get what I like. I don't care what brand it is. I've said from the beginning, I don't care if these were hanging next to like cigarettes at a gas station, if they're $2. Like if they're great, they're great. And I'm going to tell you what gas station to go to buy those. But these are so good, okay? Buy these. My friend just ordered these, like literally, you guys, so good. And then I thought I would talk about bras quickly. We're just covering like every angle of this video. A lot of people ask me like what bra I wear, whatever. Obviously, I've told you guys, like I got my boobs done years ago. After I get my boobs done years ago, people were like, what bra is that? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I do have a video where I talked about that. And you know what? I'll link to that because whenever I mention that, people are like, what? Why didn't you talk about that? I'm like, I did. But I just didn't do a video that said, hey, got my boobs done, because I didn't want people, I'm not going to be like, on one that wouldn't be clickbait because that's what I would be talking about. But I don't want to draw people to something, I don't know, and influence somebody to do, which I go into like the depths of all that in that video too. So like, and ranting about just all of that. And so if you want any more info about boobs or whatever, just go to that video. I will link to it below. But no, you know, you're not gonna, bras are, but I will say bras are pretty magical. And for years, I did wear ones that gave me like more shape, that had more like padding or whatever. And that's part of the reason. I didn't want to look like I had giant boobs. I have a very large frame and I have a very large size, but when you see me, they don't make me look heavy. They don't make me look like they're not like hanging all off the side. You know what I mean? All of that, which I go into in that video too. But my point is, I wasn't like, oh, I've got to do this or get them done because I want giant boobs. I just wanted to look proportional to my body. I have broad shoulders. My bottom half is a little curvier and I like that. I've always liked that, but I just didn't have much up top and I just wanted to look proportional. It wasn't about like, oh, I can't wear this because I look like I have small boobs. It wasn't about that. It was just, it literally looked, to me, it looked wrong. I would wear like larger bras that gave me a little bit of a shape. And I look back and I looked a lot smaller than even still, because sometimes I thought, well, do I look even that much bigger? Obviously, like when you wear something where you can see it, yeah, but okay, whatever. My point is, people were like, what kind of bra is that? And I'm like, no, it's just that, you know, got my boobs done, okay? But I love that I don't have to wear anything like that anymore that's like shaping or pushing up or doing, because they pretty much like, they will, I could take this off and they will like stand on their own, okay? But and this is TMI, I know. Maybe that's good that I put it at the end of the video, because if you're just here to watch, whatever, okay. But I want to talk about this bra that I really do love because I feel like it is such a gem. And I tried so many brands. I tried so many bra brands. And some of them, and I love that I can wear just like a bralette or something that's just lightly lined, whatever. I love that now. But so many brands of just regular bras that, not shape you, but that give you enough coverage to where your nips aren't like out and aggressive all the time. The material's hard, or it feels like you're knocking on, you know what I mean? Like, or when you brush your hands against it, it sounds like, you know what I mean? It's just too hard. So I love this one because it is just lightly, I wouldn't even say it's like padded. It's a t-shirt push-up bra. A full coverage t-shirt push-up bra. So it comes up higher. So especially if you have like fake boobs and you have a little more volume up top, it's not gonna cut you off halfway. Still, sometimes I do see the line right there, but it's okay. I don't mind because it's so comfortable. But they're the softest cups. I just got this one new the other day. Victoria's Secret bras usually are around like $40-something. And I walked in the other day with Brad and I was like, I gotta get just another nude bra because I wear this nude bra all the time. I have it in black. I have it in other little designs, ones that have lace on. I'm like, I just wear the nude one all the flipping time. Like I'm wearing it right now. So, and this is not like, it does push up, but again, just, you know, I do have fake boobs. But here's the thing, okay? It feels like soft, comfy, and it's just enough lining and just enough, I don't want to say padding, but just enough, because I don't like to wear padded bras. I'm like not about that anymore. But it is a little soft and cushy. But it's like your boob kind of molds into it and pushes some of that down. It's not like hard, thick padding. I feel like your boob just kind of goes into it. Okay, whatever. These are really great. Another one that I really love is this one. Oh, and let me say a word about push-up bras. I only wear a push-up bra. Really, it's not even a push-up bra. They don't push mine up. They just kind of hold them good. I feel like it's more support than just wearing a typical regular bra where, you know, because I do want them to stay nice. I don't want them to start, I don't want gravity to get them like so fast, you know what I mean? So whatever. So push-up bras aren't lifting them up so much. It's just kind of keeping them in a good place. And this kind of looks like this all the, I hate to say that, but like if I don't have a bra on, they do kind of have a lot of volume up top, which that's my favorite thing about having boobs. This took a turn. Let me see. Okay, so if I'm wearing a t-shirt, I like the way this bra looks. It's a good shape, whatever. If I'm wearing a top like this, I like a bra like this. Not because I'm trying to push up. I could wear a bra that's not push up and it still looks pretty much this, it basically looks the same. But I like the way it looks for a top like this. Now, if I was wearing like a deep V or something, I don't like push-up bras. I don't like them to look too like, One time I tried on a dress on here and I was just wearing my regular bra. I threw it on and I looked back later and I was like, oh my gosh, Tiffany, horrible. And it was this dress in purple. You know, it's like a dress that has like a, you know, if I wear a dress like this, I just don't wear a bra. You know what I mean? I think boobs, I don't care what that size they are, I think they just look better sometimes in a dress like that when they're not so like, hey, especially when you can see the middle. I like them just to kind of look natural. I don't want them to be so close together, just looking natural, you know what I mean? But anyways, this is a good, so that's to say with that, you know, don't go nuts with the push-up bras. And that's what I like about this one is it's not like an aggressive push-up bra. But this is great too. It's the t-shirt lightly lined wireless. And I just, I love this bra so much. And I have it in some other colors too. I think the pink's really fun. But oh my gosh, y'all, this is such a good bra. And then I like that it's just smooth. Okay, that's a good one. It's a real good one. And then for strapless bras, I love this one. It is so thick and substantial on the sides. It really kind of like holds you up. And it comes with straps too, but I don't think, I mean, unless if you're traveling or something, I have done that before, where like I don't want to pack a million bras, but I need a strapless bra and I need a regular bra, so you can just wear your strapless bra with the straps and then take them off when you need it. This is the Body by Victoria lightly lined strapless. And you know, it's shaped like a boob, which I like, okay? Like, I like that, okay? But it's soft, it's really soft. Okay, so anyways, bras. If you ever had a question about bras, that's it. Because I don't want to be creepy and like make a whole video about it. Would that be creepy? I don't know. But there you go. There's your info on that. So anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope that you got a good peek into all of the things that I've been loving lately. Definitely pick up some of those beauty things that I recommended, and I will link to those bras, because I know it's sometimes a little hard to find the exact ones, because Victoria's Secret has so many bras, and I don't even think that they're like the end-all be-all of where to buy them from, but I used to wear them back in the day. But I have found that, especially if you get the ones that are more full coverage and stuff like that, and you buy your correct size. I hate it when people are like, I hate Victoria's Secret bras. And I'm looking and I'm like, you're obviously wearing 3 sizes either too big or too small. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Come on. Like, that's not their fault. Just get the freaking right size. I do find that if you have implants, since they are sort of like more up top, I like those that have a shape that cover more of it, rather than just little bras that you buy. They're like, hey, here's the end of your boob. And it's like, no. So those are nice. A lot of boob talk, but okay, hope you were here for it and that you're not creepy. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye, y'all.